Hey, travelers! I got to apologize because I know usually I say, see you next week. We'll definitely see you next week or something similar to that. Last week we did not see you. So I apologize. We took a week off because of, I don't know, various things. Uh, Podcasts, whatever.
Yeah.
It was a busy week. It was really a busy week. And by the time that we got time, it was too late. So, but nevertheless, we have time this week. And was last week birthday week? Yeah.
That's why.
Yeah. So anyway, because of birthday week, we actually went, believe it or not, we actually went to the Twin Cities and the surrounding area. Got to try a few places, and that was nice.
We had a great
and
time.
we did bring some beer back. So that was nice too. Before I forget, though, before we dive into the beer that we brought back, I want to talk about the podcast a little bit. So we're this week, I think, is episode 6 of of this new podcast that we started called Taproom Takeover. You can find it on all of the places that you download podcasts. So that's the beautiful thing. You just type in Taproom Takeover and you'll find it. This week we have Lazy Monk on, so that's the new one, and we just recorded. So the following week, we just recorded Bloomer Brewing, and if you don't know where Bloomer is, you'll have to look it up. But small little town, and they have a beautiful little brewery there, and it's great. It was a fun time. So check both of those out, and if you haven't checked it out yet, just start from the beginning. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And Beth even made her debut this week. She's on the Lazy Monk one, so that'll be fun. Yeah? You're at a loss for words. That's great. So let's dive into some beers. I think we're going to go with the one without lactose first. So Insight Brewing, we actually didn't get to go there, but I did find some of their beers. So and I am a sucker for a French toast beer. So this is Insight's French Toast Brown Ale. And the one that I've always loved from Insight is their coffee beer.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing? Why?
The lighter colored coffee beer?
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
Do you think there'll be maple in here?
It claims there is.
I'm waiting for one to have like bacon notes.
Actually, so at Bloomer, just to give a little bit of that one away, at Bloomer there is a bacon beer there.
No.
Yeah. Yep. I didn't bring any home, but
So
that's
we're
just,
gonna have to
that's
go
just
there
a,
then.
just a reason to go, I guess.
Yep.
So
Just bacon?
no, it's is it a maple bacon? I forget what they call it. It's really good.
I bet it's just
Yeah.
salty,
They're
sweet.
they're barrel aging that one, so we got to try a little bit of that one. It's not done yet, but we got to.
We'll
They
have to go when
pulled the
it's
nail,
done.
and we got to try a little bit. So that was fun, which we never get to do.
That's awesome.
Yeah, they really treated us well.
Ooh.
It smells like a brown ale, really.
Because who else does a French toast beer is Pitchfork.
Pitchfork, yeah.
And then they rim the glass with cinnamon and sugar.
Ooh. Yeah, you get the maple, a little bit of vanilla.
Whoa. Is this
It's
a
like
higher
a hint,
ABV?
like a hint of cinnamon.
Ooh.
7. Yeah.
That finish though is good.
Yeah.
It's almost powdered sugary on the finish.
Yeah. It tastes like French toast.
How they do that?
I don't know. These guys are good.
The cinnamon, like you can taste the maple syrup in there.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yeah.
nice to see that their cans aren't exploding.
No, because they know what they're doing. Yeah. For those of you that want to know more about that,
Sorry I brought it up.
we talked a little bit about it on the Badger Beer Hour. For those of you that are aware of that show that I do, go check that one out this last month, April. So, yeah, we talk about some cans exploding.
That's really good.
Yeah. Insight, you know, when you go onto the social medias and stuff, especially for those influencers in the Twin Cities area, by the way, I will reiterate, we don't consider ourselves influencers.
No.
If we have any influence over you, it's just so that you drink craft beer, and that's it.
Try things.
Yeah.
Like a parent would. Just try it.
Yeah. But you don't see a lot of people going to Insight anymore, and it's disappointing because
Yeah, their beer is.
I think they make some really fantastic beer, and it's one of my favorite places to go.
That is, it's sweet without, how when you have juice and you have juice that is sweetened and it's yucky, and then you have juice that it's just the fruit and you're like, oh, it's just naturally sweet.
Yeah.
Like this is not over sweet.
This
it's
just has a little bit of that
naturally-
maple,
Yep,
it's
that
not
naturally
like
delicious.
It's not like added sugars that didn't ferment out.
Mm-mm. That's really good.
Which we could go on about a certain brewery that does that,
We're
but
not going to talk.
I mean,
There's a couple.
Well, there's a few, and
Some people like them.
That's
so
just not my bag. I like beer that primarily tastes like beer.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
we've tried them like a good child
Over
would.
and over and over again. Yeah.
This is
So yeah, if you make it to the city's Insight brewing over there, there's actually where they're located. There's a lot of breweries along that stretch of road there. You want to see that? So Insight, and then formerly Northgate, which is now Falling Knife, is just to the east of there, and then Indeed is just down the way, and Able Seed House, and you keep going to the west, and there's Dangerous Man, and I mean, a lot of breweries along that way. So that's you could hit up a lot of places. Yeah, without being too sweet is right. Yeah, yep. That's a good beer.
Yep.
I'm glad I gave one
Good
of those
start.
cans away to one of our friends, and
Why?
hopefully,
Just kidding. It's okay.
I'd like to be generous.
Sharing
what
is
can
caring.
I say? Yeah. So yeah. Moving on. This one I found. Actually, I think I found it at the coffee grounds, but it really surprised me because, and of course, I think we've had a few beers from Oliphant that are just regular. So this is Oliphant.
This is an ugly picture. Oh, is he? Ew.
Yeah. I love a Dunkel, but this is a whole different take on it. This is Milky Weizen Dunkel Stout. So, and it's called Milkman Manbaby. And of course, I believe it's Jeremy that does the art for Oliphant. And Jeremy is a fantastic human being, and he draws some crazy stuff. So,
Yep. Crazy stuff.
I would,
Right.
if I were you, I would just look up Milkman Manbaby. Maybe don't go to Google and search that. More or less, go to Oliphant's website and check it out. I don't know what you would get from Google if you type that in.
Yeah, I would not type that in Google.
Yeah.
It's weird because I looked at it and it looked like a grape.
Yeah.
beer.
Fun
not.
thing about Oliphant, their taproom is now open again, so you can enjoy the quirkiness of their taproom. And now that the weather's nice too, they have a lot of patio seating. So
Not a lot on the nose.
nope. So this is a milk stout brewed with lactose, fermented with a Hefeweizen yeast strain. So that's
Banana.
yeah.
Chocolate banana?
Chocolate banana.
Didn't we just talk about that the other day?
Probably
Legit did.
Probably did.
We talked about it on the podcast for Lazy Monk.
Oh, yeah. No, what we talked about
Oh,
on the
yeah.
podcast for Lazy Monk, and I don't really want to give it away, so you'll have to. It included bananas, but it wasn't chocolate.
No, what I said to do
Oh,
with the toast.
sure. Yeah. Well, Hollyfont already did it. It's not crazy.
Nope.
No. And really, even when they put something on a label and you go, wow, that's going to be crazy, it's really not. They do it right. And I know we've sang their praises over and over and over again. But Oliphant, they've got it going. Don't like it?
I'll try it again.
Yeah, try it again. You do get some of that Hefeweizen yeast on the back end. So it is like chocolate and bananas.
Yep.
Yeah. No? Still not your
Still
not your bag?
It's bitter.
Really?
It's not sweet chocolate, like, you know what I would think of chocolate. It's got a bitter finish.
Yeah, like a dark chocolate would.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. That might be some of the yeast too.
It gets better the more I drink it. Might just be from
yeah,
having
it could
drank
be.
that.
Yeah, absolutely. Maybe we should have had a different glass. As good beer drinkers do, but you know,
I don't want to wash more glasses, so we each have one.
I really don't. And we do have a dishwasher, but
So
yeah.
there's not a lot on the nose though, which is kind of sad.
No, I mean milk stouts really never really do.
Mm-mm. It's growing on me. I definitely taste the banana now and the chocolate.
Yeah.
Yep.
But it's good.
It is good.
It's great. 2 great beers, of course. As we've seen lately, 16-ounce cans. That's where we're going, I guess. That must not be a shortage of the 16-ouncers.
No, and that's sometimes the shorty's too not enough, so that's like perfect size. Then you don't have to open another one.
Yeah, right? You can still share a 16-ounce.
Yeah, that I wouldn't feel bad if somebody wanted to try some of mine because I know I'm still going to get quite a bit. So
right.
sure they can have some. A sherry beer.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, that's the beers for this week. We are, I know we keep saying that we're working on stuff. We actually are, believe it or not. It just doesn't always happen right away. We're looking at going on the road again, and we actually mean it this time. So we've got some things in the works, and once everybody in the group is comfortable with going out, which doesn't seem to be that far away.
Oh, pretty close, actually.
Yeah, we're pretty close. More videos, which is great. The podcast is going well, and as long as we keep having places to go, we'll keep doing it. And it's nice. I think a lot of the stories that they're getting to tell, even in our longer videos, they don't really get to, a video that goes 20 minutes, nobody really wants to watch it because visually 20 minutes lasts for a long time. Podcast form, people can stand to listen to it. So we're getting a lot of stories out of people that we never would have gotten on video. So it's kind of nice that way. Because everybody has a story. And a lot of beer people have a lot of beer stories, so that's fun too.
And people seem to be a little more relaxed, I think.
Yeah, the camera still freaks people out. So microphones not so much, cameras yes. So that's just another platform for us to use, and it's great. It's good to have. So like I said before, I would encourage you to check that out if you haven't already done that. We really appreciate you listening too. So so I think that's it. We are working on getting breweries to do these vlogs with us too when we go to do podcasts, but if we end up talking for too long, we don't want to take too much of their time. So not that, you don't enjoy watching us. It's just, it's cooler when you have a brewer do it. Right?
I enjoy watching you.
Do you? Do you watch these? I don't think you do. Anyway, yeah. Check us out on all the social media channels. That's where we're gonna end. Yeah. Still doing stuff with Badger Beer Hour. Like I said, that's once a month. Go check that out. A lot of fun stuff. Hopefully, we'll get to do that in person at some point too.
Yes.
And we'll get Andy back on. Probably within the next couple of weeks. Andy's gonna be in town, so you get to see him again. Maybe Robin. Who knows?
Or Yabin. We don't know.
Cast of characters. It'll be great. So yeah, follow us on Instagram and Facebook, and of course right here on YouTube. Thank you for the new subscribers that have just recently subscribed. It's great to see that people are still watching our stuff. Mm-hmm. So, and of course all of you that watch this every time we post something, we appreciate all of you too. So, until the next time we do one of these, I'm not going to guarantee next week, but we probably will. So, but I don't want to make the guarantees that I won't follow through with. So anyway, we will see you the next time that we post a video. Prost, everybody.
Prost.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching. If you like what you saw, you can click down below where there's some more episodes for you to watch. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe on episodes that you do watch. We hope to see you next time.